We have part one of a kitchen. You would never think that Pablo Picasso would inspire our garden studio guest wing, but he absolutely did. Join us for a walk through his museum in the 3rd arrondissement of Paris to enjoy some of his prolific works. The textures of these ceramics got me thinking of the backsplash of our kitchen, and the handmade feel might bring an authentic artistic vibe and a depth to a pretty plain, ordinary backsplash. So we've decided to go for a striking handmade tile, which were made in Spain and happens to be the same birthplace as Pablo Picasso. And it wasn't until I was editing this video that Paul said, I installed that wall of ceramics. So here is some behind the scenes museum footage of Paul and his team art handling and delicately welding these original ceramic Picasso pieces. And I had no idea that this was the exact wall that would inspire our kitchen. And the tiles have just arrived, and it's now time to see if Picasso's impact of creating a moment of light and lines will pay off. And we need your help. So stay till the end to see our question of the week. For now, let's see how they look. What do you think? Let's have a kitchen conversation about all things design, decisions, and our question for you. I'm actually really happy so far with how it's gone. We've had a lot of quick decisions happen in a short amount of time, which a lot of viewers have commented on, being like, you're moving so fast, you're doing multiple rooms. And the reason for that is because we sold our previous gorgeous cottage and we needed somewhere to live, and this was uninhabitable. So it meant we had to put pedal to the metal and make sure that we had somewhere warm and dry for Christmas. And so it was dry. I don't know if I'd say it was warm, but we definitely finished the bathroom in time. We didn't have the kitchen. So this kitchen has literally kind of popped up overnight. But I thought it could be a good time for me to come and do a little debrief because they're fun. And I like talking design stuff, and this is where we can really kind of get into the nitty-gritty. We've gone for the black details on the handles and a little bit of black in the washing machine behind me. And so you'd be like, okay, Georgia, let's go black for the bench top. Makes perfect sense. It's a block color. It's a part of the color concept. But what made me hesitate, and I hope I was right in doing this, because I really did pause for a while. What made me hesitate was the fact that the actual boxes inside the kitchen are all white. So all the cupboards, everything, when we open up the shelving that will go above here, open the doors, it's all gonna be white. And I was like, oh, I think if you've got black, 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 and then all of a sudden you're hit with white, it might not feel cohesive. So I thought, let's just keep a tone of white. And I think as well, what it might do by accident is bounce some light to our feature tiles. And we've arrived at our question of the week. I think you could probably guess where I'm going with this. Do we put them horizontal or vertical? Let us know below in the comments if you prefer this horizontal version, which might be more practical with the furniture above, or this vertical option, which may create an illusion of more height. So do you prefer horizontal or vertical for the direction of the tiles? We look forward to reading your responses. So you know how Paul calls the guest wing, and I call it the garden studio, and it's kind of morphed into the garden studio guest wing.
Yes.
I think we should put all the plants that we have taken from our cottage garden and put them right in front to make it the garden studio, even more of a garden studio. What do you reckon?
I think that sounds like a nice idea. Let's do that.
Do you like garden studio or do you like guest wing?
I think I like guest wing because I'm currently the guest staying in the guest wing, so it's fun. But I think once we move the plants, it might feel more like a garden studio.
All right, well, let's find out. For now, it's been pretty messy and has been the dumping ground since we've moved in. It's not ideal.
As Chief Health Safety Officer, we've got gloves. What? Gloves. So we need to... I think I've got two right hands. Because I think they're blue.
I have a pair, but they're different gloves.
I've definitely got two of the same there.
Well, you get what you're given and you don't get upset.
That's fine. Alright.
Slim pickings. And cue time lapse. Looking so much better and less like a tip and more like a home. A garden studio, you could say. And once spring comes, we'll be able to restore the exterior. For me, yeah. With Paul away, we've found ourselves doing more wining and dining than restoring bonjouring. Isn't that right, Courtney? But don't worry, because the end of this week's vlog is still educational, as we join Joe and Sam for a cheese and wine pairing night. It's foodie heaven, and Sam has an excellent tip if you're popping a bottle of bubbles. So if you do anything bubbly, you have to hold it on a 45-degree angle.
And you turn the cork, not the bottle, and wire at a 45-degree angle so that any pressure goes into the glass, not out the top. So if you hold it like that, pressure's going to go like that. If you hold it like that, pressure's going to go into the side of the glass and it's not going to overflow. So we're on a shut down for blue cheese, so opposites attract. So we've got two cheeses, we've got Roquefort and we've got a Fond d'Ambert. They'll limit the overpowering flavours and they'll help express the less dominant flavours and try and be a bit more balanced in the expression of the flavour. Help you identify smells in wines and aromas in wines is to always smell your food. So 40% sweet apples, 20%.
And of course, Courtney and I want to take it one step further and go straight to the source. So we are now on Avenue du Champagne in Epernay, Champagne. And being a rainy Tuesday off season, we have the town to ourselves. coming in the off season. We have the wine growers, you can hear them laughing behind us, and they've opened up a bottle that's 20 years old and they've just let us share it. This is the bottle. And so we're drinking the best of the best with the wine growers, and just a part of our normal degustation. And oh my gosh, like the nuttiness, the fruitiness, the smoothness. So cheers to a lovely champagne.
A 20-year-old champagne.
20-year-old champagne. All in all, it was a pretty great day, and we highly recommend going outside of the spring, summer peak times. And over a glass of French champagne is the best way to ponder our Picasso-inspired backsplash tiles. Horizontal or vertical? What do you think? Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to keep up with all our progress. We'll see you next time on Restore Bonjour.